Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Young lady, staying situation. Let's go. Flare.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
54's Mike.
Ready?
Check. Watch 54. I'm going to run you.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, orbit.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Check. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Man, that's trash.
Now Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I got him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Yep.
Watch the screen.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
2.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it with the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Right there, 54.
Hey, wahoo!
Check.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Darnold from the gun.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Check the backer.
5.
Shit.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Blue draw Corkers.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
6 guys.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Rock it. Watch Hayden Creepman. 22 jet bomber. Switch. Watch twist.
2nd down, it's Henderson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Hey, foxtrot.
Now back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Kill. Turn up. Hey, do. Turn up. Mike's 54. Yo, 80. He's checking.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back.
Hey, exit. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Play action. It's Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's May. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Darnold now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Here we go, son. 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
On 2nd down, McCray, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 6 man. Check curls. Check 3.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And some space here. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Leo!
On second down now, it's Henderson, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Whip. Watch the whip. He's coming. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 50, it's Darnold. He's got Smith here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Don't be scared of it.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
You better bring it. You better bring it. Red 80. Let me know right now. You better.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Check 52.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
They can't hang with us. Right there, 54, right?
Red 80.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
We go, young lady. Check 99.
Hey, Echo.
Fresno.
Darnold to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Get it.
On second down, it's Henderson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Ready?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Double tight, 3 out.
Here's Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Bravo!
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
A first down throw, Darnold.
Watch the screen.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Man. Hey, Haywood.
Rush in.
2nd and 5. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Mike 5-4. Let's go one more. Check safety. 36. Man, 80. Check 3. Motion.
On 2nd down now, McCray. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
54 Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Darnold down to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is empathy.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Go now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw here. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Johnson was the intended receiver. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll keep it on the ground. McCray, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Go together. Tight dog. Kill.
Check.
Quick Dan.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. On the crossing route, complete. It's May. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The kick by Lambo is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10.
Yes.
Ringo.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 52. I got you.
Now. Fight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Cleveland Farrell. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To the right side, this is Henderson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Watch the pass.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Hey, switch here.
Darnold. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Get it.
Back to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. All day, just like that, just like that.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
Buzz.
I got you.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Broncos. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Mike 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 50.
Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got him, Mike.
Hey, zoom.
Kill. Red 80. Kill. Check 13. 13.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken at around the 40. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, D.
Snap.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
6-6, bullet high.
52.
They run once more with Henderson. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey.
What do you want?
They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Gone.
On 1st down, Henderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hey, exit.
Mike 52. 65.
Go.
65. Showing 8.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Go.
And 7 at the 13-yard line.
52. Watch 52. 52 is the mic. I'm here all day.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check. Crunch. Shift. Safe. Check 4.
Ready.
Henderson will try to run for the 1st. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the 1st down.
Hey, high 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 1st touchdown on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
80 weapon.
Jim. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Watch 54. Yeah. You don't want none.
Red 80.
54, right there, right
Smooth.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold throwing the out route incomplete. That's May. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike 50. Mike 54. Watch the flag.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. A play fake, and it's Darnold. The open man is Smith. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right there, 54 Mike.
No chance. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion, motion.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Man, 80. Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm here all day.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Check. 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 Man, 80.
Hey, Delta.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. 54.
Now Darnold.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
52 to Mike.
Hey!
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Hey, Echo!
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
On third down, it's Henderson, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Let's go, baby.
Ready! 30 base.
Two right here. 52. Let's go, defense. Our top.
Topper!
Switch.
Bravo! Go!
52. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2.
Hey, Haywood!
Rip left.
Shoot!
He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on!
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Look at me! Zipper!
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yep.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Hey, tighten down.
Hey, seam 6.
52, Mike 52. I got it. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the